Well, hey, great day to you all. Hope that you were all able to wake up super grateful to be alive again another day in this experience. And I hope that you were able to tell yourself all those amazing things that you needed to hear. And I'm coming out briefly this morning just until I get that call that they're downstairs, but there's some things I need to talk about. So I'm going to. And you know what? Let the truth be told. Somebody asked me, Tobi, what's the real story about what you just lived? So, this is what it is. I was running a company called Leave It to Tobi 3 years ago, which I had put in position as I was preparing myself to leave what I was living. I cleared all my debt. I bought myself a new car, which ended up totaled, so I replaced it. And there was a man who I had known for a couple of years that called me in to rescue him because he had no help. So that's the real deal. And that man paid me to fucking empty out a 20-year apartment of hoarding. Simple. He was a fucking hoarder. He was all fucked up on drugs. He had nobody to help him. He had serious issues. Then I felt for him. So, what did I do? I worked like a team of 5 men to empty the apartment, get him organized, get his shit into storage. This man didn't even have a vehicle in his name, which he has now. He did not have a phone in his name. He had all of these people that were using him, feeding him with beer all the time. Okay? That was his payment. That's how people bribed this man to do anything, was with a case of beer. That was how to get him there. He was being used and manipulated by every single person in his life. He had absolutely no self-worth, clearly. Well, I lifted him out of his hell. Okay? Literally. I moved him in here with me for him to immediately come in my house and start right away as a different person. Instead of appreciating what I did for him, he immediately, oh, it's too positive in here. You have too many happy things, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, allow me to adjust and change. I stripped my walls. I did everything possible to accommodate for this man. Little did I know he was lying to me. He was cheating on me and everything the whole time. Okay? Little did I know he was using the money that I was working for and going and meeting other women and them being priority and everything else being a priority except for us in our relationship. Well, quickly, within a couple of months, after we had broken up several times because of his bullshit, well, his father ended up passing away. So what did I do? I took the reins. Why? Because his brother wanted to leave his dad in a fucking fridge for 6 months. Literally. Zero care. Nobody gave a shit. Well, I gave a shit. Because my father had just passed. So, being who I am spiritually, I asked, is this something I'm supposed to handle? And I was told yes. So what did I do? I took the reins. I buried his father. I even kissed his dead father. Okay. Now, I made sure that man got buried, cremated. I made sure everything got done. I made sure all the paperwork, the estate, everything got done. I made sure that the family came together to see him being buried. I made sure that there were memory cards made. I made sure of everything for this man, on top of being the woman that I am for him. Well, what did I tolerate through it? Let me be very clear about this. Before me and this man hooked up, I wasn't even smoking cigarettes. I had cleaned up my life to the point where I wasn't doing any drugs. I wasn't even smoking cigarettes. Well, this man insisted on keeping his attachments to his junky ways, his junky lifestyle, and it wasn't conducive for me. And he insisted on remaining attached to all of these low-life people who were doing nothing for him but using him. That's what happened. I ended up having a heart attack. Well, actually, before any of that, do you know that before his father died, this man wasn't even working? And I was trying so hard to make it work with this guy. He told me, I want you to change your job. I said, why? He said, because it interfered with his sleep patterns. So I gave up my management job and went to go work for Amazon before his father passed away. Well, what happened after that? His dad passed away. Well, what did that lead me to do? To take a month off of work when not another family member would even take a day off. I literally had to take care of it all. I had to consume the cost of being out of work. I had to consume the cost of carrying the weight of this man. I had to consume the cost of his drunken outbursts and everything that I would lose every time he pulled this. Well, I ended up having a heart attack. How? Well, it just so happened that, I'll be honest with it, how did I have the heart attack? Well, because in his aggressive ways sexually, I was locked into a position where I could not breathe. And I felt the pop. It pushed me to a heart attack. So I didn't just have a heart attack. I was locked into a position and forced to have a heart attack. Okay? So let's be truthful about that too. So, on top of having a heart attack and being totally incapacitated, I still had to do for myself and for him and for everything that was going on. No matter what. So, that locked me into having to stay put for a while. Well, in the course of these events, he also told me, I don't like your car, it's too small and it's standard and we're going to change it. Everything that this man came into my vicinity with was a problem. And he wanted it changed. Well, I complied. I complied. What did it do? It fucking ruined me. Okay? So people want to know the truth? I'm here to tell you the truth. So in his drunken outbursts after burying his father and doing everything that I did for that family lineage, well, what did he do? Insist to take me to a family reunion where he decided to allow the only woman that was there, who wasn't family, to be air humping him and dancing in front of him while I was sitting right beside him and doing nothing about it. So much so that her husband got up and said, oh, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Like as if he wanted to kick the shit out of him. Okay? Listen, this man a real piece of shit. Simple. Why did I put up with him? Well, because he reminded me of my father. Simple. And my father had died and I replaced him. It's as simple as that. So I changed my vehicle to be put in another vehicle that I couldn't adjust seats. I couldn't drive the vehicle comfortably. And I sat with that vehicle outside for almost a year. Well, I couldn't go back to work after the heart attack and after the scarring on my heart. So what did that do for me? Crippled all capacity to do for myself financially. But that's exactly what he wanted. So what you guys need to understand is this is the fucking covert narcissist. Yes. Covert narcissists, what do? They come in and they strip you down. Well, I got stripped down by a narcissist. But I had a heart attack, so there's not much I could do about it but just handle it. And then what happened? Well, the cheating didn't stop. The lying didn't stop. The bullshit ways didn't stop. Well, even after a heart attack, yeah, that pushed me right back into doing drugs. Couldn't cope. Couldn't cope. But I got rid of it. And I got rid of the drugs. And I got rid of him. But why did I stay so long in that? Because after he'd crippled me to that point, he told me very clearly that he would chop me up and go and put me in chemicals to dissolve my body. And he also told me that should I expose him, that he would also cut me up and dismember me and put me in my body across Canada. The shit that I just live with this man is real. The amount of abuse I just live with this man is real, to the point where, yes, he intentionally crippled any capacity that I had to work, my finances, my means to get around. He physically abused me. He smashed my place. He smashed fish tanks to flood my place. He continuously, over and over and over again, just couldn't be right. And yes, I put up with it for a very long time, figuring, you know what? This guy is going to get it one day. He's going to get it. He's going to understand. It's going to fucking click. No, but it didn't. It didn't. To the point that, you know, right before I left him, he was like, okay, I just got to get you back your car because I'm hearing too much about you losing your car. Listen, I lost every fucking thing. Everything. So, when I needed to leave this man, I had let my family know what was going on. And that I needed support to get out of this because I was locked into a cycle of destruction and I had been broken down to the point that I couldn't get out of it alone. I needed help. Well, I reached out for help. And I was promised support and help to leave this man. Well, what turned out after? I was left on my own to deal with it. I did not have enough money coming in to pay the bills. I did not have enough money to fix what I had been forced into. I could not repair or bring back everything that I lost. I could not, and I had zero support. Everybody who told me, yeah, I got your back, I'm going to help you, no, they didn't. They made it harder for me. You know, I have a stockpile of pictures as proof of everything I just told you. Literally. And you know, factually, that's why he smashed my computer. That had all of my original books on it, that had all of my pictures, that had everything. He smashed my computer because of the evidence that I had on it when it came to his abuse. Well, narcissists love to cover up their tracks and be seen to the outside world as such a great person. But they're actually manipulative, very dangerous beings. Okay? I believe he was trying to kill me. And I am still picking up the pieces of it. This many months later. Yes. It's 9 months now that I left his ass. And I'm still repairing. With no means to do it. Yeah. So after staying alone as long as I did, to avoid exactly that, and then to jump into something heartfully, and that's what happens to me. And I literally, even today as I sit here, and I even have to give up my car that he supposedly wanted to put me back in a car that was conducive to what I had before him. No, he put me back in a vehicle that could not get me to where I wanted to go. And refused to fix it after he said he would. Did he have the money to do it? Of course he did. He walked away with 30 grand. Refusing to come into this apartment to fix the damage that he had caused. Refusing to pay me for the repairs that needed to be done. But yet he's today renovating my friend's apartment. See what I mean? What did I do? I made sure he got all of his stuff. And where was all his stuff while he was smashing all of mine? Sitting in storage the whole fucking time. He knew damn well what he was doing. Well, now I see that more than ever. Now I see his intentional crippling my positivity the minute he walked in here. I see his intentionality of crippling my means of my great job that I loved being at. He took away everything that I loved intentionally. That's what narcissists do. Why? Because they cannot love themselves or anybody else. You know, one of the biggest things that triggered my mind, even after having a heart attack and everything that I had to live with this man, you know what the worst thing about it was? Listening to how he spoke about his own flesh and blood. The way he would speak about his own son. The way he would speak about his newborn granddaughter was, oh, I knew that if he could speak like that about them, that when he told me he was going to kill me, that he planned on it. So this is why I had to leave. And this is why I had to walk away with nothing. And this is why now everybody who knows him is about to see how karma plays out for exactly what he did to me. Because today, once that car leaves, that is the last connection I have to this man. And I was extremely told, very specifically, that I must cut all physical ties with him so that the protection that was extended to him is no longer there. Well, with that car leaving today, that seals the deal to allow the karma to roll out for everything that was ever done to me. Why didn't I retaliate? Because retaliation is for the Most High and my spirit team. So I take everything given to me. Absolutely everything, no matter what it is. No matter who's bringing it to me, I'd take it. And I'd take it all. Do I retaliate? No, I don't. But let the truth be known for anybody who knows him. You know? I reached out to him and told him a couple of words today. And you know what he told me? Sell the car and go buy some crack. Well, I had to tell him. You know, drugs only came into play when I was living with a junkie and I needed to cope. Actually. Yeah. Yo, don't let poison into your life because it'll destroy you. Don't make excuses for people that are just lowlives. Facts, because I did. And it totally destroyed me. Yeah. He walked away while I was in $6,000 of debt. When I got with him, I had none. Okay? That's why my car's not fixed. Because I've still been picking up the pieces from what he intentionally did to me. So let the truth be known. But what does a narcissist do? He goes and plays victim to everybody, telling everybody, oh, he's the victim. Yeah, did he smear my name? Yes, he did. Did he try to make me look like the insane one? Yes, he did. Do I give a shit? No, because I cannot wait to see the karma roll out. And my spirit team is like, me and my homies, roll out. All right, so today, when that car and that tie is severed, everybody that knows him and attached to him and wants to fill his pockets when he destroyed mine, well, the karma leaks to them too. Especially if they know me. So, just a warning. For anybody who is supporting this man after he did that to me. And I say that openly and freely, and that is not a threat on my part, but that is universal fact about what is about to be delivered to all still attached to this man. Everybody who saw what he was doing to me, who gave me no support, who, whatever, all I can say is good luck. Because I can guarantee that him and everybody attached to him is not as strong as I am. And none of them will be able to handle what I just took. So, yeah, it's very important that I come out here and I let everybody know. Yeah. Because karma's rolling out today. And it is going to be amplified because I have a special request that has been put in to not only make people understand what I have just had to live, but allow them to feel it for themselves. And the universe knows best how to deliver that. So, yeah, I had to come out here and say it. Because I have no shame in the game. And factually, it's okay. I have said everything that I have said about him straight to his face. As I do. And yes, I have called him a fucking pedophile because I watch how he watches little girls. You're fucking right, I do. And yes, I have called him gay because I have questioned his own sexuality, the way he abuses women, and his embedded hatred for women. Yes, I have. Well, it played out now that he's living with somebody who is another man who I hear stories about them in the shower together. So what does that tell me? Well, I guess my vibe and my instinct about him being gay wasn't wrong. Okay? So let it be known. Let it be known. But yeah. Hey, Andy, I love you. I just had to come out here because you know what? The truth needs to be told because I've had enough of this shit. Literally. And today I'm cutting the real factual ties with this car and this bullshit, and everybody's going to feel it. So I'm letting everybody know. You know, I'm giving them that warning. I love you. Yes, I love you too. And you know something? I love to allow the warnings to be known. Now it is up to people whether they heed them or not. Because guess what? I listen to what I'm being told. And all I can say is this. Like I told him before coming on the live, I just pray that you are as strong as I needed to be to handle everything that I was served at your hands. And yes, I honestly told him that for one tear of mine, he's going to shed 1,000. And everybody attached to him that is feeding his pocket is going to also. And I'm going to say it. Because what did I do during it all? Nothing but love him and everything attached to him unconditionally. So therefore, what happens? People want to fuck around, they're going to find out what karma really is. And what's karma? Well, you eat for dinner what you're making. And that's as simple as that. Yeah, say it. Says it's true though. Fuck that. And this little cocksucker, which now I can call him factually because he's in a relationship with a man at this point. So I can call him a cocksucker now, literally. Anyway, that's a story for another day, but yeah, that's why I have to scrap my car. A lot of people wanted to know. They wanted to know the story. Well, that's the story. Okay? And people don't like to take me seriously. Well, guess what? They can take me fucking seriously when they see the effects of karma hit this fucking man as of today. Because me trying to live and come out of what I just lived for 9 months and still have to do what I have to do with zero support and zero help and everybody who claims they're on my team but are filling his pocket, oh fuck. Oh fuck. That's all I can say. And you know what? I don't care. Every one of them deserve what they're about to get. Simple.
Heather River.
Simple. 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 Anyway, I gotta go because I got bigger fish to fry today. So I can sit and eat while I'm watching karma roll out. Facts. And I can't wait. I can't wait. The greatest retaliation is to watch what the universe delivers to people. Because it delivers on a magnitude that you could never possibly do. Trust that. Because I do. I love you all. So that's the story. I had a fucking covert narcissist come in, destroy my whole being, destroy my life, intentionally. But guess what? That motherfucker should have killed me when he tried. Several times. But guess what? He'll have to pay the karma for that too. Love y'all. Peace.